Our application currently has a simple API endpoint at the route API/health, and we have a simple Flet UI where if we press the button that's made in Flet to get health, it will check the FastAPI server to get the status of the health and print out a message. In our main.py file, we instantiate the FastAPI server application, and then we register the routes. So it's this right here. So we just have one route. It's the route for /API/health. That line here registers the route, and then we set up the Flet application. Flet is using FastAPI internally, so this FastAPI here is from Flet. So it's running the FastAPI server that comes with Flet, and it runs the app, which is this main, and it builds the page. So the page here is right here, and we have a method to run when the button is pressed, and then we have the health button. So it's using the imperative UI right now. We could run additional configuration prior to setting up main. However, right now it's blank, so we set it to none. Then we use FastAPI, so this app is from FastAPI, and then we mount on this route the Flet application, which is it's a different FastAPI application here. So this is the one that it comes with Flet, and this one app is the one that we just instantiated. So we're running actually two FastAPI instances. In the build UI, we're going to input some numbers. So let's first set up the input fields. Create input field for two numbers. And we'll call them input A and input B. So for input A, we'll set up as ft.text field, and the label will be first number. So the application will add two numbers together as a simple example of logic. We'll set the width to 200, and let's see whether we can get it in first. Let's look for where we have the add. Right now we just have this main message and the health button, but let's put it, maybe I'll just add input A first, and we can see. And for development, I'm going to might make it a little easier, so hopefully I won't have to constantly restart the server. Oh, look at that. It's looking good. Okay. Let's so in this page.add, I want to have it set up in a row. So I'll go ft.row. Oh, nice. And the row is in a list. Let's set up the other button. We'll just copy it, and we'll set up the second button. Value equals 6. And we'll add the second button in. Input B. Go back in here and try this. Main colon app. Okay. Oh, look at that. Now there's two. Okay, oh. Input two numbers. Okay. Okay, I'll check to see if that health is still working. Oh, it's okay. So in the API, I'm going to try to use Pydantic. I wonder if it's been installed. Oh, maybe it's installed. Import base model. Oh, nice. And so we'll just set up a simple class for our request that's going to add two numbers. And it's going to extend the Python Pydantic base model will be a, so label A input will be an integer, and the B will also be an integer. And now we can extend our logic in here. So below the def, I press tab. This will be a post, app.post. So this app is from FastAPI, and we'll have it be API/add. No colon at the end, so def add, and we'll have the request will come in, and it will be of this type add request, which we just created right there. So it will be request.a plus request.b, and it's going to return JSON here, result. This is our logic, our business logic here that we can keep adding out. Other UIs could then access this API endpoint. At this point, you do have your logic working. If you ran a curl script, you could get the two numbers in the JSON data here, 66 and 3, and it'll add it together and it'll return 69. Obviously, it's pretty difficult just to use curl or some other tool to test the API endpoint. So you would probably write a Python script. We're going to get it onto the UI in the next video. So stay tuned. You've built the logic. Congratulations. The logic is working, the business logic. And now we're going to tackle the UI.